Farewell now dungeons dark and strang, the wretch's destiny. Macpherson's time will no be lang by yonder gallows tree. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. It was by a woman's treacherous hand that I was condemned to be. She stood upon a windy ledge and a blanket threw over me. Oh, what is death but parting breath on many a bloody plain? I dared this face, and in this place I scorned him yet again. Say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. I say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. Untie these bands from off my hands and bring me to my sword. There's no a man in all Scotland, but I'll brave him at a war. I've lived a life of sturt and strife, I die by treachery. It burns my heart that I must depart and not avenge thee. Oh, say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. Now fair we light, the sunshine bright, and all beneath the sky. Make coward shame to stain his name, the wretch that dares not be. Oh, say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. I say rantingly, say wantingly, say dauntingly gave he. He played a tune and he danced a rune below the gallows tree. Below the gallows tree. Below the gallows tree. Well, hello, good evening everybody. My name is Neil Mackay and welcome to the AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. So a warm welcome to everybody tonight. I'm your host for tonight. So tonight it's an entertainment show. We've got a lot of good musicians, really good musicians coming on. So to run through the schedule, who we've got Reely Jiggered, a great band coming up first. And then there's Kevin Gore, Mya Brown, the Ronains, Graham Dallas, Wilson Noble, and myself, of course, through the show. So a great lineup, all in. Now, it's just to point out that all songs, because it's going on YouTube, all songs are either original material or the copyright's expired and the music's in the public domain. So that's the range of music you'll hear tonight. We're 6 weeks into lockdown in Scotland. 6 weeks. Never have thought it, but we're here and we're all doing well. Very challenging times. I just want to, at this point, it's an entertainment show, but nonetheless, thank everybody, all key workers and everybody who's doing their best during this time and everybody doing their bit, which is all of us following the restrictions. So hopefully it'll be over soon. But in the meantime, please sit back, enjoy the show, or as the show goes on, please get up and do a jig in your living room or your kitchen or whatever you are. Now, there's two hashtags tonight that I want to put out. So the hashtag for the show is hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh, and Ceilidh spelled Ceilidh, for those who don't know. So it's hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. If you can tweet any comments about the show, that'd be great. And another hashtag to read out is hashtag AUOB Glasgow, just without the Ceilidh. And that's every march that we've had so far in Glasgow, or the last couple of years anyway, where we used that hashtag. After the show, don't do it during the show because we want you to listen, but after the show, please have a look at that and you'll see all the footage. A lot of it's been put up today because the reason we're doing this is that today was all set to be a massive March for Independence at Glasgow. It would have been hundreds of thousands, possibly over 500,000, by the rate that independence, support for independence is increasing almost exponentially. It is amazing. Even in these times, it's palpable. But it would have been an amazing march today. The weather was glorious. I've seen people comment on that today, but alas, it's not to be. However, we will be back in Glasgow on the 1st of May next year. But what we've decided to do, we've got two things all under one banner we're doing. So the first thing is these live Ceilidhs with Broadcasting Scotland. We did 700 live for our Broth on the 4th of April. This one's on the 2nd of May. And we've had to postpone all the marches this year and just move the whole schedule forward to next year. So for every march that we've had to postpone, we're going to do a live Ceilidh here with Broadcasting Scotland, and there'll be loads of cool musicians coming on over the months ahead. So that's one show a month right up till October, the 3rd of October, so keep tuning in. And we're also all under one banner doing Zoom events every month, so many of you will be familiar with Zoom. We did one recently on the 1820 uprising with Murray Armstrong. We've got another 6 lined up for the next 3 months. There'll be 2 a month, so please keep an eye on social media. Really interesting events, and you'll enjoy them. So that's really all I've got to say at the moment, just an introduction. Hello, welcome everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another song, and then we'll move on to Reely Jiggered. So the song I'm going to do is The Bonnie Ship, The Diamond. The first song I did was Macpherson's Rant, and that's a song about injustice, captivity, self-reflection, and the indomitable human spirit, which strikes a chord with just now. I hope you enjoyed it. The next song I'm going to do is called The Bonnie Ship, The Diamond. It's not about hunting whales. It's got that in the title, but it's not for me or about that, certainly. But it's about desire. It's about longing. It's about going away from home and coming back home, about freedom and about travel. So I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. The Diamond is a ship, me lads, for the Davis Strait we're bound. The key it is all garnished shed with bonny lasses round. Captain Thompson gives the order to sail the ocean wide, where the sun that never sets, my lads, the darkness dims the sky. Aye, it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Along the quay at Peterheath, the lasses stand therein, with the shawls all pulled are in them and the salt tears running down. Oh, don't you weep, my bonny wee lass, till you be left behind, for the rose will grow in Greenland's eyes before we change our mind. Aye, it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Aye, it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. He's a health to the Resolution, likewise the Eliza Swan. 3 cheers for the Battle of Rome, and throws the Diamond ship of fame. We wear the trousers o' the white, the jackets o' the blue. When we get back to Peterheath, we'll be sweet hearts and new. For it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Aye, it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Oh, it will be bright by day and night when the Greenland lads come home. A ship full up with oil, my lads, and money to our name. We'll mark the cradles for to rock, the blankets for to tear. Then every lass in Peterheath sing hush-a-bye, my dear, for it's cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Aye, it's cheer up, my lads, oh cheer up, my lads, Oh, cheer up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the Diamond, goes hunting for the whale. Okay, so that was Bonnie Ship the Diamond. I think first up, should I say, we have Reely Jiggered. Do we have Reely Jiggered?
Yes, we do. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello. Okay, so
Hello.
where are you beaming in from tonight then?
So we're beaming from Guruk, sunny Guruk at the moment.
Very good.
Yeah, you may be wondering why we're dressed like this. We've just come fresh from our album launch on Live on the Drive, so we didn't have any time to take off our carnival style outfits.
You're looking
so
smashing.
Here.
You're looking smashing. So,
how
are you keeping? You've already mentioned Live from the Drive there. I was going to ask you how you're keeping and how you're adapting as musicians in this time. So you said Live from the Drive. You've been doing that.
Yeah, so at the start of the lockdown, we had quite a lot of gigs planned because we've got our album launch, Tricky Terrain, which was yesterday. So we decided that instead of being all glum and sad about it, we would actually start our own Live on the Drive gig, and we've been doing that every Saturday at 5 o'clock for our neighbours, and then we've been streaming it on Facebook as well. So we've actually had about over 30,000 people tuning in from all across the world. So yeah, it's been quite amazing. And it's been also great with promoting our new album, Tricky Terrain.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, and that sounds excellent. I'll need to check these out. In terms of your songs that you're going to play tonight, I think you've got a couple of songs lined up. Do you mind sharing with us what they're going to be and why you chose them?
Sure. Yeah. So the first one's going to be our arrangement of A Fond Kiss. And that's on our Tricky Terrain album. It's an arrangement of a Burns tune. There's so many beautiful Burns songs around, but this is one of our favourites. It really tugs at the heartstrings, especially if you've been dumped or not doing very well. So that's our first one, and our second one is from our second album, Kaleidoscope, and it's called Cuban Brenda Cutting the Bracken. So Fiona, do you want to tell a wee bit about that one?
Sure. So we've travelled quite extensively with music and the band, and one of our gigs was near Mexico. I know Mexico's not Cuba, but it's similar. And,
closer than Scotland anyway.
Yeah, and so we just like to get a lot of different world influences. So this one is called Cuban Brenda Cutting the Bracken. So the first part is like a Cuban number, a traditional number, and then we're going to bring you back to Scotland with a bump. With like the next two tunes there in the set. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure you will.
yeah, so
brilliant.
Thanks.
Well, on you go then. That's lovely.
Thank you.
Warning sighs and groans allege thee. Had we never loved so kindly, had we never loved so blindly, never knit nor never parted, we had never been broken hearted.
and dearest, thine be joy and treasure, peace and joy and love and pleasure.
So as we said, A fun kiss. And this next one is Cuban Brenda cut.
So if you feel like doing a wee salsa dance, then feel free. I'm sure you'll send in some pictures.
Hey, fantastic. That was absolutely brilliant. Listen, thanks so much for coming on the show. That was amazing. And
I think we can hear a rapturous applause there. It's a bit strange performing for people like this when you can't see them. We enjoy the interaction with the crowd and everything. But it's definitely a learning curve, but we're enjoying it, and hopefully we'll be able to get to see you at one of our gigs live in person very soon.
yeah, it won't be too long. I really enjoyed that I enjoyed both your songs, but I really enjoyed that second song. It was fantastic, and I can imagine loads of people across Scotland
like
dancing about in the living rooms and the kitchens.
Get
and
one
the
of our
toilets.
albums, Tricky Terrain. You can do so from our website www.reelyjiggered.co.uk/shop, and we've got our albums for sale there. We're looking forward to doing another live on the drive next week at 5 o'clock. So please come and join us then too.
Okay, thanks very much, ladies, and have a
Great.
good rest of your evening. Okay.
Right.
Okay, back to me. Right, so.
Right, you're muted again. I'll disconnect you. Thank you very much.
So, where am I? Right, so, I was just captivated by that. That was brilliant. So, I'm going to play a song, Braes o' Killiecrankie, my own arrangement for this song in a minute. But I just want to repeat the hashtags. If you're enjoying the show, please tweet with the hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. And if you want to see any of the footage, the posts, the tweets, from previous marches, it's hashtag AUOB Glasgow, but get hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh out there with your tweets if you're enjoying the show. Okay, so I'm going to play Braes o' Killiecrankie, and then next up after me is Kevin Gore. So here we go. I hope you enjoy. Where hae ye been, say bra lad? Oh, where hae ye been, say brankie? Oh, where hae ye been, say bra lad? Come ye by Killiecrankie, oh. I fought at land, I fought at sea, at hame I fought my auntie, oh. But I met the devil and Dundee on the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh. And if you had been where I have been, you would not been so canty, oh. And if you had seen what I have seen on the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh, 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 the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh, 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 the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh. Oh, the bull pit car fell in a fire, and Cleaver's got a clanky, oh. And I had fed an athel gled on the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh. And if you had been where I have been, you would not been so canty, oh. And if you had seen what I have seen on the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh, 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 the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh, 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 the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh. Oh, fine, Mackay, what got you lie in the bush of yonder brankie, oh. You better kiss King Willie's loof than come ye by Killiecrankie, oh. It's nae shame, it's nae shame, it's nae shame to shankie, oh. The Sir Slays on Athel Braes and the deals at Killiecrankie, oh. And if you had been where I have been, you would not been so canty, oh. And if you had seen what I have seen on the braes o' Killiecrankie, oh. And if you had been where I Happy what nappin sa cantio. And if you have seen what I have seen on the braes of Killiecrankie, oh, oh, 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 the braes of Killiecrankie, the braes of Killiecrankie, on the braes of Killiecrankie. Okie dokie. So that was Braes of Killiecrankie. That's my version. I hope you enjoyed it. You probably never heard it done like that before. Just to remind you, hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. And now we have Kevin Gore. Are you there, Kevin?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Kevin. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. Enjoying the music.
Brilliant. So where are you beaming in from tonight?
Well done, and to the girls before you, absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
But how do you follow Burns? That's what I want to know. Is that much Burns going on tonight?
So where is it Leith that you're beaming in from tonight, Kevin?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. So how are you keeping, Kevin, and how you adapting to life, the lockdown as a musician?
Well, just give me time to write, I suppose. Get other songs on the go. It's been a bit disappointing, but I mean, nothing to what some people are going through. And obviously, I've lost a lot of gigs, and going to America and going over to Germany and going over to Prague. But it is what it is, and you just have to get on with it. You know, as I say, there's a lot of people out there who are suffering a lot more than me. The most important thing is we get through it and look after each other.
Indeed, well said. So, what songs are you going to play tonight for us? Then we're looking forward to it. And why did you what are they about? Why are you playing them tonight?
Well, I'll do the first song I'll do is a song that I wrote just after the referendum. It's called "Come Join the 45," because I realised that obviously we need to get more people to come over and vote yes when we do get the second referendum. I think one of the reasons that I actually wrote it, I remember a couple of days after the referendum, I was actually doing a gig, and I sang a song that I'll do later as well called Independence Day, which I'd written around about 2013 before the referendum. And he came up to me and said that he felt really bad that he'd actually voted no, and the reason he voted no was to do with the economic argument. So that's what made me think about, we need to convince these people and get them over, and rather than chastise them, we have to really get them on side and get them to join the 45.
Brilliant, Kevin. Well, as you know, the campaign for an independent Scotland has not stopped. It's just transforming through these times, and we're going to come out the other side roaring through the 20s till we get this.
Mm-hmm.
So on you go, mate. Looking forward to hearing you.
Sure. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, on you go, Kevin.
I'd say, I'm just agreeing with what you're saying there, Neil. That's it. We'll have to come right out the traps again and get ready to get back into it.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Looking forward to it. So we're ready to hear you now. If you want to play now, Kevin. Looking forward to your songs.
Okay, thanks very much. This is Come Join the 45. We stand proud, our conscience clear. We did not yield to the project fear. The propaganda, their shameful lies, their mask has slipped, no more in disguise. For social justice, prosperity, Canada country, a structure of our faith. 40 wide, we stand together and united we realize. Take five, torches lit, never shall it die. I'm trying to bloody fight. Got into trident and the legal horse. The killing, the dying, for a rich man's cause. And into Westminster, the elitist food. Etonian waves of freedom with the crew. So come join us, oh, shoulders to the wheel. Strength and numbers, Scotland shall prepare. Play. We stand together and united we rise. Play. Torches lit and never shall it die. Join the body fight. Till the rocks they melt in the sun, shall press on till the day is won. Till the locks they run dry, we will not yield till the dream is realized. So come join us, oh, show us farewell. Strength and numbers, Scotland shall prevail. Well, we stand together, united we rise. 45, the torch is lit, and never shall it die. Join the 45. Join the 45. Join the 45. There you are, folks. Join the 45. So this second song, a song called Independence Day. I wrote this back in 2013. First time I sang it to the Yes Movement. It was probably anti-BBC bias type demonstrations that we used to have. One in Cabins. Since then, I managed to sing it all over the country, various events. Under One Banner, Hope Over Fear, Unchain the Unicorn, so on and so on. But also over in Germany, the Germans for Scottish independence, and also over in Holland as well, the Dutch for Scottish independence. So you can get this on Spotify, Kevin Gore Music, iTunes, all that sort of thing. So here we go, Independence Day. Stand on the the street today with my ears back on. Stranger, he approached me to tell me I was wrong. He said I was a dreamer, they didn't have to say. Saying, yes, my friend, I'll dream of Independence Day. And when that day it comes around, for sure, we will have a country, rocking your shore. Nation of the holiday for the same states. You come on and we go. You come on and we get on. Independence Day. Independence Day. Yes, my friend, I'm dreaming of Independence Day. I'm not ex-English, I'm not the English or Welsh. You're just dreaming of a country with a beautiful birth. Downtrodden people have opportunity. Break the chains and free themselves in the traps of poverty. Independence Day. Independence Day. Yes, my friend, I'm dreaming of Independence Day. And I know that I am fortunate, and I know where off I am. Compared to those in the city of Gore in the Palestine. Dreaming of a country that one day will be free. Staring at my future, whose destiny. Independence Day. Independence Day. Yes, my friend, I'm dreaming of Independence Day. Independence Day. Independence Day. Yes, my friend, I'm dreaming of Independence Day. You can love it, you can love it. You can love it, you can love it. Yeah, I was marching on the boat, still my ears back on. Stranger, he approached me to tell me I was wrong. Said I was a dreamer, oh well, I let him have to say. See, yes, my friend, I'm dreaming of Independence Day.
That was brilliant, Kevin.
Right.
Thanks very much, mate.
Oh, thank you, Neil.
Great having
Thank
you on the show, and it takes me back to countless rallies we've had, and hearing in particular Independence Day there, and just made me think of Edinburgh. I think you played in Edinburgh 2018. It was the biggest
That's
march
right.
that we'd had at that time.
It was unbelievable.
Aye.
To see the park just outside of Parliament, the amount of people that arrived, it was just unbelievable. It was a great day. But I remember going back to when the first ones that you had over in Glasgow and the thunder and the rain. It was good times, but we still got a cracking turnout. Didn't really matter what the weather was like.
I definitely, and we've got lots of good times to come for sure. And all in good time, but for sure, not just for the independence campaign, but good times with friends and mixing with people. All of that's to come. So I'm sure we all look forward to that ahead.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, mate.
Definitely. Right, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and catch you soon.
And thanks for having me on, and thanks to everyone back home. All the best. God bless. Cheers.
Thanks, Kevin. Cheers.
Bye.
Okay, so that was Kevin Gore, and next up we've got Mya Brown.
No, she's not here. I'm busy trying to get her connected.
Right, okay. So Mya Brown is currently being connected, so I'll do the song I was going to do after Mya just now. So it's a song called Sweet Tibby Dunbar. It's a love song. It's another Burns song, but it's a beautiful love song, and it's particularly poignant. I was thinking in these times where lovers are separated, people are separated, and they just want to walk down the street with each other. So here we go. Here's Sweet Tibby Dunbar. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. I care not thy daddy, his land or his money. I care not thy kin, say high or say lordly, say that you'll hae me for better or worse, and walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar, and walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. I can offer thee nothing in silver or land. What man can determine the price o' your hand? But if you'll consent, you'll be richer by far. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. And will ye be known as a Twitter's fairy, lie in the heather, wrapped up in my plaidy, the sky for your roof, and yon candle a star, and my love for your fire, sweet Tibby Dunbar, my love for your fire, sweet Tibby Dunbar. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Oh, will ye gang wi' me, sweet Tibby Dunbar? To ride on a horse, or be drawn in a car, or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar? Or walk by my side, sweet Tibby Dunbar. Okay, that was Sweet Tibby Dunbar. I hope you enjoyed that. So, just to remind you before we get Mya on, I think she's connected by now. So, just to repeat, the hashtag is hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. The campaign for independence remains on, it remains strong, and we're going to win, okay? But tonight, enjoy the entertainment show. It's hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh, and I believe Mya's ready to come on the show. Here she is.
What's up?
Hello, Mya.
Hello.
Hi.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to prop this up.
Okay.
Ugh. You never have this problem with usual gigs, do you?
So where are you beaming in from tonight, Maya?
I'm beaming in from my bedroom in Glasgow, the south side to be specific.
In Glasgow, great. So
Yes.
how are you adapting to the lockdown as a musician and just generally?
Sorry. There we go. It's been, obviously we've never experienced something as drastic in our entire lifetime, and especially as a younger musician, this is a huge difference from because back when I was wee, you'd think at my age, I thought I'd be like, away studying. I'd be in uni right now or college or whatever, just getting on with my course or whatever I'd decided to do, but I never thought for a minute I'd be in my house every single day and not being on stage. That's been the hardest part about it, like not being face to face with people, but seeing them all react on like live streams and stuff, and you're like, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So it is difficult in that sense, definitely.
Yeah, it is difficult. We just want to meet up with people and have that contact, don't we? But we will soon anyway. I don't think it'll be that long. Now, about your songs, I know you've got you released a debut single, didn't you? Is that one of your songs tonight?
Yes, it is.
So what's that again?
That is called Your Name. Not Your Name, but it's called Your Name.
It's not called Neil. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. What's the other one?
And my other one is called Scotland Is Mine. And it's an original, too.
Fantastic. Well, just whenever you're ready, Maya. Great to have you in the show. We're looking forward to hearing you play.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much. Woo. Right.
On you go.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Right, so this one's called Scotland Is Mine. Speaking for our generation, I know it's time to resave my revelations, to take back what's mine. 'Cause I know what I want, and I won't run and hide. Oh, I know what I want, and I'll sing this with pride. Scotland is mine, and it's my own. Scotland is mine, and it's buried in my bones. Keep up the fight, we won't leave this alone. Scotland runs in my blood, and it's my own. And it's my own. And it's my own. We will rise again, all women and men. Fight for your children, 'cause they would do the same. I know I'm only young, but I am not the one to blame. Cause you our authors of weapons of nuclear war. We told them to take them back. That's not what we're fighting for. They persist, they pursue, and they'll drag you down too. But I know my friend will come fighting out at the end. Scotland is mine, and it's my own. Scotland is mine, and it's buried in my bones. Keep up the fight, we will leave this alone. Scotland runs in my blood, and it's my own. Scotland is mine, and it's my own. Scotland is mine, and it's buried in my bones. Keep up the fight, we will leave this alone. Scotland runs in my blood, and it's my own. And it's my own. And it's my own. to war. I know I'm only young, but I know what the hell I'm fighting for. So grab yourself a lover, a stranger or a friend, and tell them that we will be here towards the end. It's time for the children, it's time to go to war. I know I'm only young, but I know what the hell I'm fighting for. So grab yourself a lover, a stranger or a friend, and you tell them that we're gonna be here till the end. 'Cause Scotland is mine and that's my home. Scotland is mine and it's buried in my bones. Keep up the fight, we won't leave this alone. Scotland runs in my blood and it's my home. Scotland is mine and it's my home. Scotland is mine and it's buried in my bones. Keep up the fight, we won't leave this alone. Scotland runs in my blood and it's my home. And it's my home. And it's my home. Right. I always love playing that. It's a fantastic song to play. Next song I'll be playing for you tonight is my own, again, called Your Name. This is available on all streaming platforms, so even if you enjoy this song after the Ceilidh is over, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to have a jam. Okay. You say I'm confident, I say I'm cautious. You call me pretty and I'm feeling nauseous. I'll start to pull away like I do from everyone. Tell me you're not afraid to become mine. There's something in the way you tell me that you'll stay. I'm looking at danger, order to the strangers. So kiss my pain away. Hey, you're my body's over. I'll stay with you till help is over. And I don't know your name. I'll say I'm happy. Now you're uncomfortable. I know it's sad, but now I feel for you, for you, for you. You start to pull away like you do from everything. It's like this game we play. There's no other way to win. No way to win. The strangers, so kiss my pain away. Hey, you're my body clover, I'll stay with you, so help me sober. And I don't know your name. Whoa, oh, oh, and I don't know your name. Getting my hopes up so high. I've been told love isn't real till it hits the sky. Maybe I should stop looking for love where it's lost. And I'll be loveless, but I want course, and I want course. I would just I'm looking for danger, all down to the strangers. Kiss my pain away. Hey, you're my body clover, I'll stay with you till how breeze is over. And I don't know your name. Oh, 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 and I don't know your name. And I don't know your name. And I don't know your name. having me, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the night. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya. That was brilliant, and you're some performer. That's lovely melodies, great songs. Thanks
Thank you
very
very
much
much.
again for coming on, and we hope we get everything back. All the marches and the rallies started up in due course.
Definitely,
It'll be next year,
definitely.
but there'll be loads of stage time. We look forward to seeing you on the stage.
See you then. Bye.
All the best. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, so I believe next is the Ronains. Is that correct? So we're just waiting on. Obviously, it's a live show, so sometimes there's technical difficulties, like with the Skype. Sometimes it's not the best quality. Other times there's a bit of a delay. Just bear with us. So who have we got? We've got the Ronains coming on. Let's just see. I've got an earpiece in. I'm hearing things. Here we go. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear us fine?
Yes.
Yes.
So where are
Great
you
stuff.
beaming in? Where are you beaming in from tonight?
Clydebank. We're beaming into Clydebank tonight. So we are. All this lockdown's been pretty mad.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. Clydebank. Sunny Bankyland.
Brilliant. And what have you been? How have you guys been adapting to the lockdown? Maybe personally, or as a band. How you been coping?
It's been a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Of course, it's really hard for us because we're a four-piece, and it was even harder because we obviously just got a new member. We were just getting Lindsay up to speed, and then crash, everything just stopped. So that's been really, really hard, and it was such a shame because we're ready to introduce her to our world, and we were fully booked throughout April, and then everything just stopped.
Aye. It was mad, Neil. It was absolutely mad, and we're touring America in October, so we don't even know if that's going ahead and stuff now. So it's been pretty mad.
Aye, the whole year's been 2020's kind of been cancelled, hasn't it? Pretty much.
Definitely.
Which is
Yeah,
basically
write-off.
2021 has became what would have been 2020. So maybe we should just call next year 2020. I don't know.
Definitely, man.
But it's great to have you guys on the show. So what are you going to play for us tonight? And if you want to tell us a bit about that, that'd be great.
We're going to play Prescription Blues and Panic Attack. So Prescription Blues, it's all about austerity. So it is, and it's about a single mother who's on the dole. It's been sanctioned by the DWP and how she's battling to keep her and her daughter surviving, Neil. So that's Prescription Blues. The next one's Panic Attack, just for people suffering from mental health out there. It's a big thing. A lot of people we know suffering from it, locked up. So it's Prescription Blues and Panic Attack.
That's brilliant. But as you say, they're pretty fitting in general, particularly at this time.
Definitely.
So looking forward to hearing you. On you go, guys.
Thanks, Neil. Thank you.
I got these ups and downs I wanna tell you about. These ins and outs and my man ain't around. I got no money and I can't get a job. The social pays me to live like a slob. I got no get up and go, I got no lust for life. I'm bringing more on the dough, but it's a roll of the dice. Options are zero, and I'm looked at the booze until my telephone right out. And my prescription blues, my prescription blues. Are you a victim of society? Do you beg on your knees or stand and be free? Are you sanctioned by your DWP? Are you a victim of society? Remember kings and queens will plant your dreams. The rich pay more for their designer. I get extra pounds to feed the kids. How the hell am I supposed to live? Am I supposed to live? anxiety will be the death of me. Are you a victim of society? I gotta get up and go. I gotta love for life. I'm bringing more on the door, but it's the wrong time. I'm just a zero and I'm nothing to lose. Set my tail in the right house and my prescription blue. Woo! So that was prescription blues, and next up we have panic attack.
I'm struggling here with the table, you know. I can't get my hands around it. I'm hitting the table right. Okay,
Yes.
next one is panic attack. So everybody's locked in the house now. Man, we're all suffering with anxieties through the roof. So this is for you. Woo!
Hey baby, you feel that feeling is coming. If I were you, I'd keep running. You will enter into your face. Spit right on through to your brain. Now, time to go insane. He is not the man you met before. You can't shoot a man like a dog. Only you can see him and no one else. I go ahead, I just speak now. Down the street, I can't breathe. My heart gets so big, can you help me please? I panic attack from the front to my back, from the back. Woo! A deep breath, baby. Panic attack, panic, panic, panic attack. I lay on the ground as the devil starts laughing. Panic, panic. The birds flew past and the panic kept attacking. Panic, panic. I can tell you my thoughts on what I see. Panic, panic. I might go and I have that your feet. Down the street. Can't breathe. Woo! My heart is so deep, can you help me please? A panic attack from my front to my back, to my back. Woo! A deep breath, baby. Panic attack. Panic, panic, panic attack. Panic, 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 panic attack. God was on a dream. Did that just happen? Did you hear my screams? I think it's time to go. What if it comes back? My mind's playing games and it's getting dark. Mother, can you hear me? Ma, you don't know. Panic attack, please leave me. My heart's about to explode. My heart's about to explode. My heart's about to Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you're driving through. The heart of me, the love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my mind for a time to get me from the night. Didn't love, didn't love, didn't love. I can't breathe. My heart gets so big. Can you help me breathe? Panic attack from my front to my back, from my back. Woo! A deep breath, baby. Panic attack. Panic, panic, panic attack. Panic, 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 panic attack. Panic, panic, panic attack.
Hey, fantastic. Well, it's been great to have you guys in the show, and really fitting songs. I really enjoyed them, and a lot of meaning too, because like you say, nobody's feeling right now, are they? Nobody's feeling right, you know?
It's been, I know, it's been it started off all right, Neil. We started off, we were like, right, this isn't too bad, but then we're kind of crawling the walls now, you know that way? And we've only seen some of our loved ones for, you'll be the same, week, 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I mean, it feels like we're kind of halfway there, maybe, or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
you alright, Neil? You doing okay?
Yeah, I've been alright. Ups and downs, like what you're saying, you know, like the songs, their Panic Attack. I've had my moments. I've definitely had my moments, but we're getting there. The time marches on. It's fast anyway, isn't it? So some days it drags, some days it goes in fast, but it'll be a welcome relief to get out of this zone, I tell you.
I know. It's been great. Well, this has been great, and thanks for having us. It's a pity the match never went ahead, but listen, nobody's leaving. We're still here. We'll be back.
That's right. The campaign for independence is ongoing, and this whole situation, I think, is only going to fuel the support. So, listen, thanks again, guys, for coming on. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, so that was the Ronains, and I believe have we got Graham Dallas? We get Pepper Jock next. Right. So is Graham about? He's just about. Okay, well, while we're getting Graham ready, or while Graham's getting ready, just to remind you the hashtag to tweet tonight on the show, or on Twitter, should I say, or on Facebook. So it's hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. Now, Ceilidh is spelled Ceilidh, just for those who don't know. So it's AUOB, hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh. And the other hashtag for the march is hashtag AUOB Glasgow. So if you can use both of them, that's great. That'll sync in this show with all the tweets, all the sort of footage and tweets from everything that's came over the last couple of years. So, I mean, we're all very eager to get going, but we need to pass this hurdle first, and we will pass it. Okay, so I believe Graham is ready. Hello, Graham.
Hello, Neil. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you tonight, Graham?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. I've been watching the show actually up the stairs. It's been very good. Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Cool. So where are you beaming in from tonight?
I'm in Kerrymuir, north between Dundee and Aberdeen.
All right, cool. And what's the weather like there? It's kind of overcast
today
in Glasgow.
Actually, yeah, I was out cutting the grass, and I had my t-shirt, so and then went for a walk. Yeah, no, it's been quite nice here today. So how's it down in Glasgow?
It's been all right here. It's a bit overcast, but I mean, what a lovely day for a march that never was. But that's okay. We'll be back numbers maybe tenfold. So in terms of yourself, how have you been adapting as a musician to the lockdown and just generally?
Well, obviously I lost all my work. I was 90% booked for the year, and that's just gone. But if we're going to get that 80%, I do pay my taxes, so I should be okay. Just waiting for that coming through. My family hasn't been touched by this tragedy, and my heart goes out to everybody who has. So don't take this the wrong way, but I've really quite enjoyed the break, and it's let me put a lot of things into order. And yeah, no, I've been busy. It's been busy. I was talking about that, when we're actually thinking of coming out of lockdown, I'll have to start going over my repertoire again. And I was just actually putting it together to see how many songs I had to run over. It's a lot of songs. I'm going to be busy for a couple of weeks running up to it, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm certainly not bored.
That's really good to hear. It's important. We've all got to try and find a focus, don't we, on a daily basis. And if you've got something like music or art or something that you can, something creative, it's real medicine. Especially when there's so much else shut off at this time, and you can really make some progress, can't you? So.
Yeah, and especially if I work from home. I mean, you're welcome to the studio. You know, this is I come in here every morning, and I'm here for at least I spend 4 or 5 hours in here every day. You know, so. Nothing's really changed for me, as in the fact that I don't need to go out and gig at the weekend, and I'm missing that. I must admit, I do miss. It was nice to get a couple of Saturdays off, you know, but I'm looking forward to getting back out. And
definitely. So, in terms of what you're going to play tonight, I know you got quite a big repertoire there, but what songs have you chosen tonight, and what they're about? If you want to tell us.
Well, I thought I'd choose a couple of songs with stories attached to them. The first one's called Scottish Boys, and it's basically the story of a night in Glasgow where I met up with 4 guys that I grew up in this hill with. We all went our separate ways when we were about 18, and we'd never seen each other for 30 years, and somebody put us all back together. But we all had plans about how we were going to get out of the housing schemes, that these fantastic housing schemes that they built after when they took the slums down and they put us all into the suburbs, and they built these, they gave them great names, didn't they, like Castle Milk and Easter House, you know.
Yeah.
And we grew up in these, and everybody was wanting to get out, and I was obviously going to be a rock star, and that never transpired. But the other 3 guys all managed to do. Kenny Bond, where the Ronains are, actually went to Clydebank. The Yarrows became a pattern maker and went into America, which was always his plan, and getting into the car industry. And my other mate, Eddie Berry, he went to Australia, and Alan Workman was in Russia commissioning oil rigs. They'd all done very well for themselves, and they ripped into me the whole night, obviously, because I was still a struggling musician, you know. But at the end of the night, Kenny Bond, who's never paid me a compliment, or paid him a compliment his whole life, said to me, he says, Dallas, he says, do something useful. We had a few drinks by this time, obviously. Do something useful with your life, he says. Write us a wee song about this night. So I wrote them this wee song, and I sent it out to them all, and I haven't heard from any of them since, you know. So that was the first song, Scottish Boys. But I thought it was that because it tells a story, and it's not unique to us, and what we spoke about that night. Scottish people have made a huge contribution throughout time to the world, as we all know. We're not going to get into the details, but and also to this day, Scots people go all over the world and make an impression, and as the boys had. But we had a great night after not seeing each other, and it was just like, you know, as soon as I didn't actually recognise their faces. It was quite funny when I walked into the pub. I instantly knew who they were by their mannerisms. And as I say, it was like we'd never not been apart. It was back to, and 30 years older, we're still daft boys, you know. But it was a great night, and this was the story of it. It was also used in the first Pepper Jock album, which was a concept album. It was supposed to be a concept album and a play. So the concept album went ahead, the play fell apart. So if there's any creative writers out there, the songs are there, the story's there, and this was a part of the story where the busker came back to Scotland and met all his mates down the pub. So we used this song in that album for, you know, to sort of tell that part of the story. That's the first song. Sorry, I do talk about. Just tell me short.
No, you can talk. Honestly, you can. It's good to hear you, and there's plenty of time here. So on you go.
All right. The second song is, it's quite often, I've never actually recorded this song. It's called The Jack. I don't know if you've heard it, but a lot of people always ask me to sing it. And it's about just basically, I was at the shops one day to get some chips. I elaborate the story a wee bit and say the wife sent me down there to get frozen chips. But I actually did go to the cabinet to get frozen chips, and the one row of shelves was all empty, and the other one was full, and it was the one with all the Union Jacks on the chips. And I thought, I've got to get chips. So I picked up a couple of packets, and I'm walking to checkout, and I'm saying, Graham, you can't do this, you know. So I took them back, I put them back, and did a wee look about the shops, and I picked up some macaroni and some cheese and I went up the road. And I elaborate the story and say that the wife looked at me and I sent you out for chips and you come back with macaroni. But that basically is the start of the song. But it was just basically, if it's got a Union Jack, put it back. And that's the second song. So, yeah, I don't know why I chose those songs other than I was kind of, I think you asked me at the time, or somebody asked me, what songs are you doing? And they were the first two that came into my head. So,
Aye, brilliant. We'll look forward to it. And just to repeat, if it's got a Jack, put it back.
Yeah.
Okay, Graham.
And they can all join in, don't mind if I would drink first, they can all join in the chorus as well. The first chorus says Scottish boys are doing all right, charge your glass and raise it high. Two old friends and to our country, united till the day we die. So I might hear you singing it, Neil, you never know.
Okay, mate, on you go.
Okay. From a council house in Scotland to the suburbs of Detroit, from a small holding in Australia to Russian oil we exploit. 30 years passed in no time to make our way. We all took flight, but at the Horseshoe bar in Glasgow, their old friends would reunite. Scottish boys are doing alright. Charge your glass and raise it high. Two old friends to our country, united till the day we die. Corner boys in a Scottish city, memories we won't forget. Bloody rascals causing trouble, many things we still regret. Susan and Elaine and Mary, they offered love, but we declined. They're in our hearts, we raise our glasses to all the girls we left behind. Scottish boys are doing alright. Charge your glass and raise it high. And two old friends and to our country, united till the day we die. From the Highlands to the islands, from North Berwick to Dumfries, Aberdeen, Dundee and Glasgow, Edinburgh and Inverness. Well, this is such a common story for the world is our domain. Scottish people make a difference, and for that let's drink again. Scottish boys are doing alright. Charge your glass and raise it high. To old friends, to our country, united till the day we die. Thank you. Cheers to everyone at home. I hope you're all having a good time. Yeah, here's a wee song. I got a plectrum. I'm in a studio here and 1, 2. Yeah, gone professional there. Sorry about that. Is that mic working? Is it okay? My wife sent me to the shops to get some frozen chips. Simple little task I thought when it tumbled off her lips. Brought back macaroni, you should have seen her puss. But the packet that the chips were in, that was the right for us. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. Saw this cracking shot, I thought I can afford that way of shove. Tried it on for size, it fitted like a glove. She brought me out a fresh one, all wrapped red, blue and white. When she asked me for the money, I said that will be shining bright. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. Well, you know that new pub that opened in the town. Well, me and all the boys, we headed down. I asked them for their finest beer, you should have seen the glass. So when she asked me for the money, I said, stick it up, ya. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. It had the jar, it had the jar, it had the jar, so I put it back. Now I am bloody starving and I've got no clothes to wear because that Union Jack is appearing everywhere. But I'm no giving in, I'll go without my tea until the matter's settled and Barney Scotland's free. It's got the jar, it's got the jar, it's got the jar, you better put it back. If it's got the jar, if it's got the jar, if it's got the jar, you better put it back. There you go.
Aye, thanks, Graham. That was great. So, what have you got lined up then over the next wee while? Are you working on any sort of projects in particular?
Yeah. Just started, or not started, just started putting the foundations in for a new album. Moving away from the indie stuff. I think I've done 2 albums. I think everybody will be getting a wee bit fed up with me doing that. So, but I'll come back to it. I've got a few indie songs I'll probably put later on in the year into an EP. The Jack being one of them, because again I've never recorded it.
Yep.
But yeah, so no, quite excited. It's still a political album, obviously. Yeah, so it's going to be called Q, and it's just actually laying out the tracks for it now. So looking forward to getting back down to see my mate Terry Rain Oaks, who I record with. I sent him the demos, and he's a brilliant engineer, so I just lay the songs down and sit and get bored while he does his magic and turns them into albums, you know. Yeah, I still don't get it. You sit there and they say, all right, I'll change that. How does that sound? It still sounds the same to me, you know, but
Aye.
It's my old ears, Neil, I think, you know.
Aye. Well, listen, I'm sure we're all looking forward to hearing your new album. And you just take care of yourself, and you can crack on with that in good time, as all of us will get on with all the things we want to do as soon as possible. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Yeah, well, hopefully not, and I hope you're all, yourself and everybody else there's all staying safe, and just look after yourselves. And we'll see you all when we get back. I'm really looking forward to getting back march. I do miss the marches.
Yeah.
It's just nice to get that wee walk with 100,000 people in it.
It's the buzz, isn't it? It's the energy of everybody. And you go home, nice. you feel all charged up when you go home. You feel totally different and much better.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere, and it's just nice to get out and do your wee bit for Scottish independence. And that wee bit is just putting one foot in front of the other, but it makes a big difference, you know.
It does. Well, Graham, thanks again for coming on the show. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.
Hopefully, Neil, yeah. Well, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you when this is all over, eh?
Okay then, all the best. Thanks a lot,
Graham. Okay, mate, take care, and
cheers.
Thanks to everybody for listening and tuning in.
Thanks, Graham. Okay, that was Graham Dallas with a couple of good tunes. I hope everybody's enjoying the show. I'm seeing some tweets come up on the screen. I think we can only get a couple up here and there because obviously very busy, but I think there's so many. But picking a few. Keep tweeting with the hashtag AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh, and also hashtag AUOB Glasgow to link on with all the tweets over the last couple of years. So I'm just going to the next song I'm going to play now is a song of my own called "It's on the Horizon," and it's a song about winning independence. And it is on the horizon. The horizon might be a wee bit further away than what it was before the pandemic, but it's still within touching distance almost. It's not too far away. And we just need to stay the course, stay focused, and when the time's ready, ramp it up. And we will ramp it up. They've not seen nothing yet. So here we go. This is called "It's on the Horizon." I hope you enjoy. Sweaty fingers for a second, hang on. Don't want to drop my plectrum. Right, here we go. I remember invaders came to conquer and colonize. They came as Rome, they came in tribes. We joined together to fight and held our ground, gave our lives. Alaba was born in those ancient times. Independence is rising, it's on the horizon. Independence is rising, it's on the horizon. It's on the horizon. I remember when he fell right in the coast that night. Edward's armies came marching in, the darkest winter there's ever been. But Scotland's children arose again, brave guardians of the realm. The people's king, he won the war, declared the sovereign nation. I remember when those robes were bought and sold, signed away our parliament. What a crime for us to behold. The people revolted, burning the articles across the nation. We never consented, I never gave up on restoration. Independence is rising, it's on the horizon. 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 It's on the horizon. I have traveled through all these lives, I have died 1,000 times. but now it isn't long to go. I have worn so many clothes, got barnacles on my soul, but this time I can't sail away. Yeah. I will remember that we marched all under one banner towards a referendum and voted for liberty. Our Independence Day party, it continued for a week, and we did deliver a nation for the majority. Independence is rising, it's on the horizon. 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 It's on the horizon. I wanna take some time away from it all. Take some time away from it all. So answer the call. Answer the call. Come on and answer the call. Answer the call. It's on the horizon. Whew. So it's on the horizon. The campaign remains strong. We may be locked down just now, but we will be unleashed soon enough, and they're getting it. They are getting it, and you know this too. So let's move on. Who we got next? We've got Wilson Noble. Is Wilson here? Oh, there's Wilson there.
Yep.
Hi, Wilson.
Yes.
Good evening.
How we doing? How we doing, Neil?
Very good. Very good, actually. The show's going pretty well, considering all the things that could go wrong are not going wrong. So.
Well, that's good to hear. I was expecting has Tam been on? Tam Crawford? Was he on?
No. Tam, for different reasons, he was a piper. Tam Crawford. He couldn't make it on the show tonight. I'm not too sure what it was, but he passed on his best wishes to everybody at home and all the performers. So yeah. How are you keeping, Wilson? And you know, how are you adapting to life in the lockdown?
Aye, all right. So I'm keeping all right. I'm keeping pretty good. Much like similar to Pepper Jock there. It's not a massive difference on lifestyle. I mean, it is and it isn't. I mean, the biggest change is the technological side, having to adapt to like bringing my work even more online. It was pretty strong online already, and now I'm sort of being pushed to do that even more. Like today, for example, I was doing a guitar lesson with a student up in Inverness over Skype. Tomorrow, I've got my own gig for my own music as an artist that I've been promoting and preparing. So I'll be doing that again online tomorrow, and then today we're doing this. And so yeah, adapting. Yeah, it's been a big change, and you know, Susie, my missus as well, a big change for both of us, because we've basically turned our home into a studio as well as a home. So it's a home and a studio. So anyway, yeah, doing grand and loving the show. I've managed to catch half of the show because I've had quite a lot of preparation to do for this. But yeah, loving it. So yeah, how are you doing, Neil? How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the show too. I'm not seeing it from home yet. I'll catch up on that, you know, later on when I get up the road and sit and relax. But yeah, it's all going well, and in general going well too. Time's going. The pace that time goes at, as I said before, but obviously some days, even though you're busy, even though you're doing the best you can, it can drag. But you know, this is only for a little while, and things will change again. So Yeah, for sure. We're
Yeah.
getting there. We're getting there.
Aye, good.
So I was going to ask you what you're playing tonight, Wilson.
Aye, okay. So, just before I do that, by the way, love that song you just played. Really good song. Your own song is excellent. Really,
Thank you.
very good. So yeah, nice
Thanks
to
a
hear
lot,
that.
man.
That's only the second time I've heard that. So yeah, really catchy chorus. Yeah, love that.
Brilliant.
Okay, so I'm going to do a Burns song, which I'll just do a cappella, which is Ye Banks and Braes of Bonnie Doon, and I recorded this just as a video in Roslin Glen, just on Burns Day, which was lovely. So it was myself and the glorious oak trees that are in Roslin Glen got to experience that. As well as people that watched it. So I'm going to do Ye Banks and Braes. I'll do that one first, and then I'll introduce the second one. The second one's going to be one of my own songs, which I'll introduce after Ye Banks and Braes. So here's some Burns. If you ken the words, sing along. Half a bonny tune.
Thank you, Wilson.
Cheers, Neil.
Cheers.
Ye banks and braes o bonny Doon, how can ye bloom sae fresh and fair? How can ye chant, ye little birds, and I say weary, full o' care? And you'll break my heart, ye warbling birds that wanton through the flowery thorn. Ye mind me, oh, departed joys, departed never to return. Oft hae I rode by bonny Doon to see the rose and a woodbine twine, and ilka bird sang o' its love, and fondly say did I o' mine. And with lightsome heart I pulled a rose full sweet upon its thorny tree, and my false lover stole my rose, but oh, she left the thorn with me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta love Burns, man. I mean, wow, what a wordsmith. Yeah, amazing. So, are you still with us? Still with us out there? I'll just carry on at the next one. Yeah. Okay. So this next song I'm going to play for you. This is a song I've been working on this for 10 years. It's a song just purely dedicated to the spirit of Scotland. The spirit of Scotland is in us all. We've got access to it. We can feel it. You know, it's part of us. And some people carry it more than others. You know, it's in us all. It comes for the land, it comes for the sky, and it comes through us, and it's Scotland. And it's us. It's us as folk. It's how we are. So I'm going to play this song. I've only done this once before. I played this at the Glasgow Ceilidh March last year, which it's the first time I'd done it, and I'm going to give it a try. It's got a bit of a dance because I do a bit of beatboxing, and I layer up some sounds. I've got some different sounds. The main bit, though, is the words, and the words are really simple, really easy to remember, and they are, my name is Scotland, and I am free. That's it. Let's do it again. My name is Scotland, and I am free. Okay, so feel free to sing along, because you'll hear that a fair bit. Okay, this is Scotland. My name is Scotland and I am free. 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 Come on! My name is Scotland and I am free. My name is Scotland and I am free. All right. My name is Scotland and I am free. My name is Scotland and I am free. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that came across okay. It's quite a big sound, so hopefully it's came through okay on the channels. So thank you. That was Scotland. Here we go. Thank you very, very much.
Wilson, are you doing another one? Is that? I know you're coming on for
just those two, and I thought we'll
just
maybe,
those two, and then
maybe
Auld Lang
Auld
Syne.
Lang Syne.
We'll do Auld Lang Syne in a minute.
Is that right?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you okay, Neil. Yeah.
I'm saying Neil, in a wee while, I've got another song to play, and then we're at the end of the show, and then I think you and me are going to play Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Listen, that song is fantastic. That's the first time you told me the words earlier. I heard it at Gala Shields, and I was behind the stage, and I couldn't quite hear the words, but it was just She's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, totally jamming that. Really enjoyed that.
Thanks, man.
Really, really good. So, okay, well, listen, we'll see you back in a minute, Wilson.
Sound. Thanks, Neil. See you soon.
See you soon. Okie dokie. Right, everyone. So that was brilliant. What brilliant words that sum up the whole thing up, isn't it? I am Scotland and I am free. That was magic. I was sitting dancing about to that there. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to play one more song, which kind of links on with that. So it's Dark Loch Nagar, which I started learning at the start of April for this show. So I hope it goes well. Sure it will. It's a poem by Lord Byron and it's all about the love of Scotland, in particular the wildness of Scotland, the beauty, and as Wilson was saying there, the spirit of Scotland, which is forever lasting. So if you give me a wee minute again, and I'll play this song for you. Looking forward to it. So Dark Loch Nagar. Oh, ye great landscapes, ye gardens of roses, and you let the minions of luxury rove, and restore me the rock where the snowflake reposes, if still they are sacred to freedom and love. Brave Caledonia, dear are thy mountains, round their white summits the elements war. Though cataracts roar, stare the smooth flowing fountains, I sigh for the valley, O Dark Loch Nagar. Brave Caledonia, dear are thy mountains, I sigh for the valley, O Dark Loch Nagar. And there my young footsteps in infancy wandered, my cap was the bonnet, my cloak was the blade. On chieftains departed, my memory lingered, as daily I strayed through the pine-covered glade. I sought not my home till the day's dying glory gave place to the rays of the bright polar star. My fancy was cheered by the bold martial story as told by the sons, O Dark Loch Nagar. O brave Caledonia, dear are thy mountains, I sigh for the valley, O Dark Loch Nagar. Oh, years have rolled on, Loch Nagar, since I left you. Years must roll on ere I see you again. Though nature of verdure and flowers bereft you, yet still art thou dearer than Albion's plain. England, thy beauties are tame and domestic to one who has roved on the mountains afar. For the crags that are wild and majestic, the steep frowning glories, O Dark Loch Nagar. Ill starred now the brave did no vision foreboding tell you that fate had forsaken our cause. Yet were you destined to die at Culloden, though victory crowned not your fall with applause. Yet were you happy in death's earthly slumbers, to sleep with your clan in the caves o' Braemar. The Pibroch resounds to the pipers like numbers, your deeds to the echoes, O Dark Loch Nagar. Your deeds to the echoes, O Dark Loch Nagar. O brave Caledonia, dear are thy mountains, I sigh for the valley, O Dark Loch Nagar. O brave Caledonia, dear are thy mountains, I sigh for the valley, O Dark Loch Nagar. Dark Loch Nagar. I love singing that song. I just think it's just lovely. It's one of my favourite songs now to sing. So I hope you enjoyed it at home, and please tweet with the hashtags #AUOB Glasgow Ceilidh and also #AUOB Glasgow. So it's been a fantastic show tonight. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed everybody that's came on. So many different styles of guitar playing and singing and different music, and they've really contributed to my happiness tonight. I'm sure the same with everybody at home. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you've sat back and listened and relaxed and enjoyed some entertainment, or got up and had a jig about your living room. Whatever worked for you. It certainly entertained us for a couple of lockdown hours. And yeah, we're 6 weeks into it, so we're going strong. Just need to take a day at a time, as we're all trying to do. Some days better than others, but we're getting there. We're getting there for sure. So just to remind everybody before we sort of wrap up the show, and we're going to do Auld Lang Syne, Wilson and myself. But before we do that, it's just to remind you all that in terms of All Under One Banner and Broadcasting Scotland, we're getting together once a month. So for every March that we've postponed to 2021, so basically we shifted the whole schedule. I mean, aren't we all happy that we got that 11th of January March in? I mean, on the 11th of January, there was 80,000 people in the streets of Glasgow in the bucketing rain and gale force winds. And not for 1 second did we think that was going to be the only march in 2020. But it's really good we got it in, not only just so we had one in a big one like that in 2020, but you know, otherwise the one before, the last one from now would have been back at Edinburgh, and that's just a wee bit too longer than at least January. So very glad we got that one in. But certainly all of the ones from Arbroath, which was the 4th of April, we did the 700 live Ceilidh, and every March this year we've just pushed the whole schedule back to next year. We normally go to different locations across Scotland, sticking to the main cities like Glasgow and Edinburgh, but we vary all the rest, because obviously it's important to get the presence felt of all of us, of the independence movement across Scotland. But we're pushing 2020 schedule back to 2021, so it's exactly the same. But certainly, for every March that we postponed this year, on those dates, on those Saturdays, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, there'll be a live Ceilidh hosted by myself, and again, the performers will vary over time. And just to repeat again, in All Under One Banner, we're 2 types of entertainment. We're adapting to the times. The first one is these music shows, like the live Ceilidhs, but we're also doing Zoom meetings, which we've just started doing. We've only done one first, but we've got quite a few quite exciting guests coming on. Sort of Hollywood stars and all sorts of historians, and it's just going to be really interesting. So if you check out, we're going to get event pages up soon. Please click on and join the Zoom meeting and learn something new, and just again another bit different type of entertainment to pass your time. But in terms of tonight, what a fantastic show! You've been fantastic. I know I can't see you all, but wherever you are, in all your different domains, whether it's in Scotland or across the globe, thanks for tuning in. It's been a joy. So now we're going to go to Wilson, and he's Wilson Noble, and me and him are going to end the show with some Auld Lang Syne. Have we got Wilson Noble? Is he about?
Yes, aye.
There he is. There's a man there.
I was just preparing. Yeah, just to echo that, there's some of it, you know. I was lucky enough to be at the march in January in Glasgow, and it was absolutely amazing. The weather was very, very affy Scottish. In fact, it was more Scottish than the usual Scottish weather. It was torrential rain, and there was I don't know how many people, but a lot of people, 80,000 people, probably more. But the bit about that march, it was that got me. It was the atmosphere. It was the atmosphere of celebration, and it was electric. It was just totally like amazing. So absolutely, I'm delighted that we managed to do that. It seemed kind of like, wow, we're doing this extra march at the time, but now it's like absolutely so glad that that happened. So glad.
So glad. I know. I think everybody at least in the same wavelength as us is thinking the same. So yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we're going to play and sing Auld Lang Syne.
Aye. Okay, so Let's check it out. I'll just go through the chords. Can you hear that okay, Neil?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, here we go.
You start it off, I'll join in.
Acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang syne. And surely you'll be your pint stoup, and surely you'll be mine, and we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang
Okay, here we go, everybody.
syne. For all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang syne. We twa hae ran about the braes and powed the gowans fine, but we've wandered mony a weary fit sin all.
Okay, everybody, let's hear you again. For
all
long
syne, my Joe,
dear,
for all lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang syne. We twa hae paddled in the burn frae morning sun till dine, but seas between us braid her road sin all lang syne.
Let's hear you. For
all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty fair, and gives a hand o' thine, and we'll walk attack a right good willy wacht for all
Last time, here we go.
lang syne.
For all
lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for all lang syne. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. See you all soon.